Hello everybody and welcome to GAFE Part 2, the Google Classroom. Now, before we get started, please open another tab in your browser so that you may participate in the interactive piece of this video. Okay, so to get started, we're going to go to classroom.google.com and log into your Google Classroom just as you would log into your Google Drive using your school system provided Google account. Welcome to Google Classroom. Now your classroom view will look a little differently than mine as I've created and joined Google Classrooms already. Nonetheless, after logging in, you should arrive in your classes view. Notice it says classes right here. In your classes view, just as I have. In your classes view, if you click the plus sign in the upper right corner and you join or create a Google class, that's how you begin. So for this particular session, go ahead and click the plus sign in the upper right hand corner and choose Create Class. Go ahead and name your class Sandbox with no section and then click on Create. All right, welcome to your very first Google Classroom. First, let me point out the 3 hot dogs in the upper left corner. These let you navigate to other classes and back to the classes view. Go ahead and click the 3 hot dogs and choose Classes. Okay, so now we're back to the Classes page, showing all the classes you've joined or created and where you can join or create more classes using the plus icon in the upper right corner. You should see your Sandbox class, so go ahead and click it. Back in your Sandbox Google Classroom, something else of note, in the upper right corner, your username is displayed. Clicking it will provide a drop-down to log out of Google Classroom. Okay, so the 3 general areas of focus in Google Classroom appear in the mid-nav bar. They are the Stream, Students, and About. Go ahead and click on Stream. The Stream is the heart of Google Classroom, displaying anything posted, including announcements, assignments, and surveys. On the left, you should see the class code. Students will use this join code to join your Google class. As you can see, you have the ability to change the code or completely disable so no more students can join the class. We're going to talk more about the Stream in a few minutes, but next, let's go ahead and talk about the Students option in the mid-nav. Students displays a list of all those who've joined your class. As you can see, none so far. It's just showing me my join code right now. From here, you can manage individuals' rights using the Action button, or the entire class using this drop-down. Also in Students, there's an Invite button. It's just another way to get kids enrolled in your class. Here, I've typed a student ID number and done a search, and I've invited this particular student to join my class. Once you've invited the student, or once a student has joined using the join code, they show up in your student's view, just like Rudy does in my view. As you can see, I have the ability to select each individual and remove them or mute them so that they can only view the things in the classroom, not actually participate in anything that's been posted in the stream. Okay, so next, let's look at About. From here, you can access your classes folder in the Google Drive. Yep, every time you create a new class in Google Classroom, Google makes a folder for that class in your Google Drive inside a folder called Classroom. You can also access your class's calendar. Yep. Every time you create a new class in Google Classroom, Google creates a calendar for that class too. In About, you can also invite other teachers to join your class as co-teachers with the ability to manage the class just. Okay, back to the stream. Notice in the bottom right-hand corner the plus sign. You'll use this to add things to the stream. Go ahead and click the plus button and choose Create Announcements. Now go ahead and create an announcement for this class. It can be something as simple as you just typing a message and clicking Post, or you can attach files as I've done. Also notice that you can, if you have other Google classes created, add this post to other class streams. Here's what my announcement looks like once I click Post. Oh, and those three little dots, they offer options like editing or deleting the post. Now, only you can edit or delete your posts. You have the ability to edit or delete everybody's posts in your classroom. Students, depending on the rights that you give them, can edit or delete only their own posts. All right, moving right along, let's click the plus button again, but this time let's choose Create Assignment. In the assignment pop-up window, go ahead and give your assignment a name, brief directions, and a due date. You also have the option of attaching a file, as I've done, and determine how the students access that file. A great feature is the choice Make a Copy for each student. When students open the attachment rather than viewing or editing your actual file, it makes a copy of the file and sticks it in their Google Drive. You can also assign the assignment to other Google classes you created, just like with announcements. Here's what my assignment looks like in the stream after I click the Assign button. Also, notice it shows me how many of my students have completed the assignment, letting me know it's time to grade. And also, it shows me how many haven't finished. Okay, so now let's click on that plus sign again in the bottom right corner, but this time go ahead and choose Create Question. Okay, in the question pop-up window, create a title for your question and then the actual question. Then provide a due date. You can also attach a file, post to other Google classes that you've created, choose the type of answer the viewers will provide, whether it's a short answer or multiple choice, choose whether participants can respond to one another's posts, and choose whether they can edit their own answers after they've been posted. Once I click Ask, this is what my question looks like. Again, notice it gives me a status of how many students have provided an answer and how many have not. All right, so the last item that we can post to our stream is the reuse post. This lets us repost something you've posted from a past date. To do this, first you choose the class that the post was posted in. Then you choose the post and click Reuse. A pop-up box will appear with all the original post selections. You just make any necessary changes like a due date or file attachments, etc., and then post it. Well, okay, that concludes GAFE Part 2, the Google Classroom training video. I hope that wasn't too painful. Look for an upcoming hands-on PLP tied to this particular video. Thanks for watching, everybody, and have a great day.